Hey, all my planner peeps. I am coming back to you again with my March layout. I know I'm going to be a few days late. We've had sick people. I'm not feeling the greatest, other issues. And so we are just doing our very best around here. Trying to keep up with anything or everything, but I'm already feeling the that I don't have it done and cannot plan. And I actually am starting to feel like I'm kind of coming out of my funk of winter. We have been having very unseasonably warm days around here. Like today, March 3rd is going to be like 60 degrees. My kids are going outside to play baseball, practice baseball. So I definitely am feeling like I need to jump into this. I need to jump into a planner and just really get things together. We might have some huge changes on the way here, including myself getting a job, my son possibly getting a job, as he is now 16 and able, and so we might have a lot happening over the summer, lots of new changes. So I really do believe that I need to power through this. Let's do a flip through of what February looked like, though. As I felt like I was in my planner in February and then not in my planner in February at some points. So let's just find that out. I never did go back and do the balloons. I kind of just left it. I was a little depleted. So, but did a ton of note keeping and stuff that I don't normally do. February was busy, but not super busy. Tried to remember to fill in. I keep on forgetting to fill in my numbers for tracking, but getting better there. This month has been super focused on fitness and trying to lose a little bit of weight. Unfortunately, it's not happening very much. But lots of workouts, 19 workouts, 15 days of 10 plus steps. That actually helped with weather and all that kind of stuff. Meal planning, I am still working on meal planning. I actually have went through in January, I think it was. Where did it go here? Let me go back here. Oh, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was in... Okay, yeah, it was. It was right here. I have made a 2-month meal plan, so more to come with that. And we're going to see if that works for us. But I've also added a couple of new meals into maybe our rotation that we found that we've liked. Maybe, I'm not positive, but we're working on that. So yeah, that's what I was meaning by lots of note taking. I started out with a daily running to-do list. I'm still working on my weekly. As you can kind of see, I'm still just working on my weekly. Days are still a little sporadic around here. We're still dealing with some teenager stuff, and so days got off, lots of things. My TikTok this month, I made it to 800, so I got to go live, but I ended up making it to 1,000. So we've been doing that. So yeah, so nothing crazy, but definitely working in my planner. Oh, and we had a tornado touch down a mile from our house, so that's throwing a lot of craziness into our lives. So yeah, that's that was no school for a week and a bunch of other craziness. Thank goodness we are fine. Just a little shook up from it. But all right, here we are with March. I have planned out monthly calendars. Lots of monthly calendars, and we have a little bit more things I want to track, but we won't be putting those together because I'm going to be putting those together in a separate video for a creative team type ordeal, because she has the perfect kit for it this month. I don't really even have a theme at this point. I don't have pattern paper at this point. I'm going to continue with this. I need to kind of, I guess, go through and find a pattern paper that I like. But this, right this second, we're just going to start filling out things. We're going to stamp. I guess I should be finding a pattern paper since I kind of need to match my ink to it. Are we gonna go with the whole green? Oh, we have a cruise at the end of this month, so we need to be prepping for that. Like I said, we have varsity baseball tryouts, which is huge in our life, to see if my son makes it. That will be definitely a I don't even want to think about that if he doesn't. That's gonna be crazy. Like I said, we have baseball tryouts, we have baseball picking up for my youngest, we have basketball playoffs, we have the cruise. Yay, let's dive into March. Okay, so I found a piece of pen and paper. I hope it's enough. It's just a little bit more of this American Crafts rainbow paper. I love this paper. I've used it already, obviously, as you can see. And though I know like a ton of people will go with, you know, the St. Patty's Day theme, I just am not a huge St. Patty's Day person. And I need bright this month. I need bright. I need something to keep my spirits like up. And I think that this is so cute. And we're going to use this. That's the end of that. But I will go still with the green. So let's see. I don't have all of my green swatch. Again, I need to go through and swatch my things. I've said this about 14 times. Do we really want to go green? I don't know if I like that, but there's another one that I have is garden green that I don't have swatched on here. Or key lime. You know what? Let's do... I think we're going to do key lime. Yep. I think we'll do this. I think we'll do this one. Do key lime. We're going to stick with the same stamps. Hopefully. We're just going to stick with everything the same. I think that takes a lot of the guesswork out of everything. And let's get this moving. All right, guys, so let's jump into our setup. I'm pretty excited about this. And honestly, this setup has went the smoothest out of all of the months, honestly. Maybe I'm starting to get the hang of it. Maybe penciling it in for sure probably helped. But yeah, it definitely went smooth. So you just seen, I just marked the little point where we've been doing it before. We picked key lime. Thank goodness I swatched this before I did this. See, I'm looking for a piece of paper to swatch it on. I'm like, that looks a little limey. I'm like, yeah, no, we're not going to do that. So we went to garden green, I believe. I believe it was garden green. I didn't even show you, but I believe it was garden green. It definitely matched one of those greens right in that paper. So change out. Whew, glad I did not stamp that lime green on my bullet journal. So doing March, a couple of things that I've noticed is I'm not obviously doing a Dutch door. No, this isn't a Dutch door. Yeah, I guess it is a Dutch door. I'm not really doing it the best way. If I would like it to show the paper on the other side too when I go to flip this. So we might change things up for April. Who knows? My head, unfortunately, will get in the way a lot. This video. I tried to cut out as much as I possibly could. I don't know if my camera was pulled out further or my ponytail was really high. Maybe it was just my ponytail was really high, but it got in the way a lot. This one was really easy this month because there was no letters to go down below that. I could have made it, but I was like, no, we're like 3 days past March 1st already. So we just need to get this done. So we did choose that American Crafts paper. It was literally, I'm telling you, like a centimeter too short to go that way to save paper. I was like, are you kidding me? But that's okay. I've used this already. Probably, I don't remember where I used this in my scrapbook, but it's been used already. This is a pretty popular paper too. So if I went looking for it again, I'd probably find it. So I'm not too worried about it, and I'm putting it to good use. I'm getting it out of my scrapbooking room or out of my office and putting it down somewhere, right? And honestly, I love the way that this month came out. So I'm pretty happy with it. So then, yes, so I just put that down there. And then it is the marathon of calendars. If y'all are getting sick of me putting calendars together, let me know. And I won't do it next month, I swear. It's just how I plan, I guess. Like, I'm very calendar oriented, I feel like, at this point. I don't know. When I list them out, when I list things out, it doesn't work. You know, it's going to come here. You're going to see in my social media planner that I do have a list, but I also have a calendar. So yeah, I just have. Now I am trying to drop the meal plan calendar. I am, because I'm not a fan of drawing out all of these calendars, to tell you the honest truth. But it does serve my brain well. So I don't know. Maybe I have to keep on drawing all these calendars. But I am trying to drop my meal calendar. As you've seen before, I'm trying to do like a rotational monthly calendar for meals. And if I can get that down, then I won't need to do that. And everything will be happy at that point. I think, honestly, everything, if I can get that organized, that I would be so much happier in life, honestly. So I'm trying really hard to do that before we go on the cruise. I'm joking. Before April, because honestly, I don't think that's going to happen before the cruise. There's a lot that has to happen before the cruise, and we're dwindling down in time. So, all right. So we typed out that March. I am going to continuously use that same stamp. It just makes life easier. I don't have to think about it. Maybe I'll change it in April. Maybe I won't. And I think I like it. I like the way it looks. So I'm pretty happy with it. Numbering all of our days. We did it all right. Oh my goodness. No mistakes. Look at me go. So yeah. So on that left side, in general, I would like to see the rainbow paper on that side too. I don't want to see last month, or my notes. So we're going to fix that next month. Okay, so here I am. I am doing my meal plan. I feel like I need it for one more month, even though once I got it done, I was like, oh, well, I don't even need it for like the last week. So you also are going to see that March is like a 6-week month. Would it be if you were a Monday start? I don't know. I can't think. My mind does not work on a Monday start calendar at all. But I didn't want to make space for that extra one day on the bottom. So I'm just lifting it up, and that's going to work for me. That's fine. It's no big deal. It's Easter, right? I think it's Easter. So I don't even know if I need a meal for that day. So for the most part, it's in all of my calendars. You're going to see that it's up on top. So throughout the last couple of months, I haven't been incorporating the pattern paper as much as I would like to, or the patterns or whatever I'm using. So this month I said I'm definitely going to try and incorporate it more. So we're just going to, by more, I mean a 1/2 inch strip along the bottom. Is that more? I think that's more. I'm getting there, guys. The fact that this video is getting put together and March is getting done is more than... Okay, so you did see I did have to change stamps. That stamp is big, and meal plan would have never fit in there. So I did find this. I just got this, and I will link it below. I think this one is from TMU, and if you don't like shopping through them, that is fine. I haven't had any issues, and I like some of their stamps. So that's where that is. I did get this one from TMU. But it works perfectly, and it matches decently well with the other font that I was using. So I thought, hey, there we go. That matches. All right. So there we are. I'm like, oh, you know what? I don't need those days. Those are the days that we're on the cruise. I probably actually don't even need the 29th. Also, that will be the day that we come home, and more than likely that will be a fast food day. Also will be the 30th. If I can plan it right, maybe I can figure out a dinner and leave it in the refrigerator for a week, but I doubt it. But maybe it will be like a freezer type thing where I can pull it out and have something for the 30th, so we don't have to eat out again on that day and waste more money. So, all right, so we did that, and we are going to skip ahead. My fitness tracker is going to come later because we are doing that one in a whole different kit. I know it's going to be kind of weird and people are going to be like, oh, you broke it up, but I could have left my fitness tracker to the end, but if I do that, I won't use it. And I had some fun things that I'm doing for my fitness tracker, so that will come later. So we're going to skip ahead to my social media tracker. All right, social media. Let me tell you, it is a love-hate relationship, right? I have this YouTube channel. If you don't know, I have a scrapbooking channel, so head over there. It's Create with K. I will put the link in the description below. I also have a TikTok for Create with K. And Create with K is like scrapbooking mainly, and I'm starting to add card making. So there's lots of social media. And I'm beginning to think that I want to add one more thing because I'm crazy. So I did, in this sense, put all, I made the boxes one thing smaller and got all 6 on there. I'll probably hate myself later because I probably needed that space. But I figured it was okay for this month because I really need to focus so that I can have a few videos go up while I'm on vacation too. So on both channels, at least one. I at least need one video to go live while I'm on vacation. I also need like Instagram posts to go live. I probably won't have anything on TikTok go live. And I'm going on a cruise, so there's no Wi-Fi. So it all needs to be done before I go. My goal is one video on each channel and maybe 2 posts on Instagram to keep everything moving for a week, right? We'll figure it out. So I am trying to be hyper-focused. And then, of course, as soon as I get back, it's going to be April. So I'm going to be coming back to getting all of the April content done too. So we'll see. So here's what I'm talking about where it doesn't really work for me to list things out. I've tried just doing the list, and that month it just didn't work for me. So I did the list so that I could check things off and figure out where I am with each video. So here I am. I'm listing out each day of the month and when the video needs to go live, pretty much. And then up there you'll see where I create check boxes here coming up, and I can check off where I'm at with each video. Hope that makes sense for everybody. Yeah, I think that's how I make sense of that. All right, still putting that strip. So I'm being so cohesive this month. I'm telling you, look at how cohesive I am, except for when that fitness tracker comes in. That's not cohesive at all. It's okay. It's no big deal. I got some adhesive on my page, so I was like, oh, I have to get that off. All the pencil marks, and I couldn't find my big eraser. I got to find that. All right. So here's where my head really got into things. So I'm going to have a nice large cut here coming, but you didn't want to see all of that anyways, right? And then what do I work on after that? Oh, I don't think I have much I work on. Oh yeah, this is where the cut is. I'm going to go down, and there we go. I got all that done. This was a little tedious, but again, very important this month. Very important. As I think I counted like 15 videos. I also have like creative team things that have to go live and be done before I go on my trip. So, it is what it is. Up here, I just put film, edit, upload, if I've made the thumbnail, if I've scheduled it, and if I've posted it to Instagram. Those are the 3 things that I need to get done. So the last page is just going to be a notes page because I am not going to do a week one. I'm already through technically the week one. It was only dates 1 through 3. I'm not going to do that. I'm already on the 3rd when I was doing this. It is what it is. It's just gone. It's no big deal. Like, I'm not going to look back in this notebook and be like, oh my God, where was the 1st through the 3rd? It's gone. It's done. It's out of here. So we're just going to do a notes page here because I do anticipate lots of notes being taken this month. Actually, I think I've already filled this page up a little bit. And just with things that need to be done, things that need to get accomplished, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to do that and then finish up this video. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you've gotten this far, I would love for you to put a flower in the comments below, and I will see